Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Did Elon Musk say that XRP is going to be used for his platform X? Okay guys, let's get into this. Now I'm doing this video more as a cautionary tale than anything because there's a lot to be learned from this. And I do want to say before I get started that I'm not here to give the poster of this message any kind of slack because I completely understand how this has happened and it could happen to a lot of us, and I think this is where we need to be careful because this is one of the concerns that I have going forward, specifically within this space. So let's get into this further so I can actually elaborate on what I'm trying to say here. So we've got here Max Walker Williams, who has put a post here, and this is what he said. Elon Musk, quote, "You will soon be able to make payments on X, and the payment rails will be cryptographic. I can't say which crypto we'll use yet because I don't know. What I can say is, Doge isn't ready. Bitcoin can't scale. The Lightning Network is a joke." Laughs. I mean a real joke. So maybe XRP is the only solution, unquote. Okay, so this came from Max Walker Williams, and he's actually a developer on Hedera. Okay, so he really is more of a HBAR supporter than an XRP supporter. Okay, and so when I first saw this, I was surprised because I was like, whoa, I don't remember seeing anything like this. And because I've seen Max Walker Williams before, like I do HBAR content, so I've actually done a video on his company. I know him to be a credible guy. Like I've actually seen his YouTube videos. He's actually got a YouTube channel as well. And I've seen his posts on X as well. And, you know, he's not someone who just makes stuff up. He doesn't do hype content or anything like that. And as I say, he's more of a HBAR enthusiast than XRP. He believes in HBAR. So when I saw this, I thought, well, for him to be saying XRP, this must be true, right? Because like, why is he going to want to be bigging up XRP when he's a developer on HBAR? So I was thinking, this is weird because I haven't seen anything about this, right? And then I started looking at the comments and there was people saying, you know, well, where's the source? And, you know, he was saying it was on a space about 6 weeks ago. And so I started looking more and more to try and see if I could find what this is in regards to see if we could find any kind of audio of this being said. And eventually Max Walker Williams did actually put a clip in on the post on X, right, just saying here's the audio that found it. And he even said at the beginning, he was like, look, I'm a HBAR holder and developer, so I would much rather he be saying this about Hedera, but the truth is he said XRP, which again I thought, well, that's respectable, right? Because he could just be saying, oh, you know, putting XRP down, trying to say negative stuff, trying to spread FUD or anything like that. But he's not. He's saying, look, this is what was mentioned. I would much rather it have been Hedera that he said, but he didn't. He said XRP, which is fair, right? That clearly shows that he's being honest in what he's saying here because he would rather it have been Hedera. So again, I've got no reason here to think that he's lying, right, at this point. So anyway, we get into the clip and we actually find out that this was a post by none other than XRP Productions. And so I've got XRP Productions X profile up here, and if you look here it says, calm down folks, it's called satire. It's a satire account. I'm very aware of XRP Productions. I've seen him on X for a long time now, so I'm very aware of him. So I knew as soon as he brought up his name, I knew straight away this was a joke. And this was actually an AI generated audio clip that had been done by XRP Productions. And so it's not real. And even in the clip on the original post, he did make it clear that it was a joke. Like he didn't try to pass this off like it was legitimate to get hype around XRP. It was genuinely just a joke. But this got misconstrued by Max Walker Williams and he thought it was true. And so I'm going to give Max Walker Williams all the benefit of the doubt in the world here because, again, as I say, he's not really an XRP holder or developer. He's a HBAR developer and holder. So he's more into HBAR than XRP, which is why I was like, yeah, he's got no reason to be saying this because I know he would rather it be Hedera, and he said that himself. And so I know he's not someone, from what I've seen of his content on YouTube, he's not like a hype poster. He's not saying, you know, like XRP to $100,000 and all that kind of stuff. He's not doing any of that. So I know this is out of character for him. So I really do believe he just got suckered in by the AI content. Like, he didn't realize it was a joke. He maybe just heard the clip and didn't really read the context of the actual post and thought it was a legitimate audio clip, right? And so he fell for it, right? That's all that needs to be said. But this really got me thinking. And this is where I started to get concerned. And I think a lot of people who are dealing with AI technology at the moment, we all like what AI can do, right? It's absolutely incredible. It is amazing what it can do. But this is where it starts to get scary, especially within the crypto space. And I'll tell you why. And I'm kind of worried to even talk about this because I don't know if I'm going to be putting ideas into people's heads, but this is where my concern starts to come now, right? What if people are now going to start just making up AI generated clips of people saying that XRP is going to go to certain price points and things like that? Right? All it's going to take is someone who's got good knowledge of how to utilize AI, and they could turn around and say, oh, here's a secret meeting of Gary Gensler with Brad Garlinghouse, and they're talking about setting the price of XRP to like $20,000. Right? And it's completely AI generated, it's fake. But then people start believing that clip, it starts spreading around like wildfire, and then, you know, it's just catching heat, everybody's believing in it. And it really affects the way people invest, right? They might start throwing their whole life savings into XRP thinking that all this is going to come true. And we're already seeing what people will do for clicks and for engagement. Like, there are people clearly out here, like, blatantly getting caught lying about XRP to try and get attention. So I don't put this past people, right? I really think this is a very serious possibility that people will do this. And so I will just say, guys, just be careful. I mean, one of the things that made this a bit easier was the fact that nobody had heard the audio. So everybody was like, well, where's the source? Like, where have you heard this from? So that was straight away suspicious, because that was what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, I keep up to date with XRP. Like, I've not heard this at all. And this is like 6 weeks old. This happened like 6 weeks ago. I thought this would have been in plenty of articles, people talking about it on X, you know, like, you know how it goes. These kind of viral clips. I just thought it would have been everywhere. Like, I wouldn't have thought there would have been a chance for that to have been said, and no one heard it. So straight away, that was what made me a little bit suspicious. But I did take Max Walker-Williams' word for it, because I didn't think he was someone who is a liar. And I'm not saying that he is a liar. Obviously, he just got mistaken for an audio clip being AI generated. But I'm just saying that I naturally thought this was real because I was hearing it from someone who I would deem a credible source. And so it's easy for anyone to fall for AI generated content. It is. Like, this AI stuff is insane, the things it can do and how good it can sound like people. So if someone knows how to utilize it in a very good way, there's no stopping what people could do for content at this point. And they could be saying that, yes, Brad Garlinghouse is talking about a secret meeting with the Illuminati to get XRP to prices and stuff like that. And, you know, all this kind of stuff. And so all I'm going to say, guys, is just be careful, because luckily this got shut down pretty quick, but you don't know if it's in the wrong hands, how far this could go and how much this could affect people, right? So there could be someone who sees these kind of posts and just goes out and just buys more XRP just off the back of seeing that, right? Just gets excited. And when you find out that's not true, well, you wouldn't have bought otherwise, right? So that's completely misled you into spending money that you wouldn't have wanted to spend. So that's my concern for you guys. So just try and be careful. Like, we could all fall for this at the end of the day. We could, you know, we could all fall victim to AI generated content and think it's real. So yeah, just make sure that you're verifying the information that you're getting. But, you know, I think a lot of time when it comes to this kind of stuff, you're going to have a lot of sources wanting to talk about it if it's legitimate, right? So I think if it's big enough, there'll be people trying to verify the news and the content and stuff like that. But even so, just be careful, because you just never know, guys. You just never know. So yeah, I'll just leave that there. As I say, this was just more of just a heads up, just to let you know that this is something that is happening, because as XRP holders, you know, there's already a lot of stuff that's going around that, you know, is not necessarily verified to be true and stuff like that. So there's already a lot of information that we have to sift through in terms of trying to get realistic information and actual verified information. So this is just a new potential avenue that could possibly hinder us getting the truth and getting actual credible information. And obviously, as I've always said from the beginning of my channel, I don't want you guys to potentially mess up the opportunity, and with this kind of stuff, misleading information, that could obviously happen. So cautionary tale, guys, just be careful, keep checking your sources, keep making sure that you're happy with the content that's being provided, check that you're happy with the people who you're getting your content from, and always be diligent, right? Just question things, okay? But I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.